Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. So, I've been a little bit busy on the side. I've made these outposts. We have hooked up all the outposts. I've made some additional outposts. They're all ready to go. I think they're also all completely filled up with Immersite. And we also do have 3 trains over there, which we are now just going to send off all one by one so that they can over here get the Immersite in. The things that we're going to be doing over here is we're going to check if everything over here is working accordingly. And if it is, then fine, but it probably is not. So we do have to tweak it a little bit. These trains over here, they're getting fueled by the biofuel. The biofuel, of course, we make over here in our big biofuel power plant. And we already had a belt going up over here for, I guess, in case the coal field over here runs out, which it actually does do at some point in time. To fuel up the steam engines over here, or the boilers over here to make steam for the process of cryonite. But we now also splice it off over here, where it goes over here into the rockets, not the rockets, the trains. There we go. Interesting. Why are you not moving? Because all of you want to go to the same station over here. That's not correct. We need to set a limit over here because only one train should be allowed over here. I don't think they repath because of that, so let's do this. Let's do that. And you know what? I did copy-paste it all over, which also means that this train limit is not set. And you know what? This train limit over here is also not set. There we go. So you over there, you go back over there, and back over there. And there we go. Now, of course, this is a one-way train system. The one-way train system we usually make is a little bit... Well, it has a bit of an issue. Only one train can be on the main line at any given time. You can make that better if you put like turning points in it, for example, like that. But I think this will be fine. I don't think we really need that much of a performance. And you know what? There is a train coming back over here, so we can check if everything's working accordingly. I also just noticed that we have not put in any modules in here yet. So let's do that real quick. There we go. You get this one, you get that one. And then prot. There we go. Done. Just in time. Perfect. So the raw Immersite is coming over here. It goes into these machines. That was a bit weird. Oh, it's a bit slow because, of course, we're not filling this up all the way. That is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. We do have got a productivity bonus over here of 32%. 32% is magnificent. And I do see a whole bunch of this crushed Immersite coming out over here. Now, the sand all goes into here. I do kind of hope that we get the sand out of this fast enough. You know what? Just in case we don't, we can just do something stupid like this. There we go. That'll work. That will definitely work. And of course, we turn 200 sand over here into a single piece of landfill. And then we have this big box over here. This will be a good sand sink for a while. Good. The rocket over here is also ready to go. So we just need to wait for this thing to fill itself up with crushed Immersite. What we have not done over here yet is setting up where this thing goes. So this one goes to any landing pad with a name. And it will be the crushed Immersite import. And the trigger will be launch on cargo full. So if the cargo is full, this thing over here is going to fly off. We do need to fill it up with a bit more fuel. There we go. But that will be fine. That will be absolutely fine. And looking at this magnificent thing, it is working like a charm. Look at this. It could be fuller. I'm pretty sure it could be fuller. But trains are coming in. Trains are coming out. And to be perfectly honest, this thing does not really need to be running like at that super max performance going like at it non-stop. As long as it's working, I'm happy with it. We can always, if we do realize we need more than this, we can always make something that just makes more of it. Abso-freaking-lutely. Good. This rocket over there is slowly filling up. Do we need to do anything else on Byra? I'm not quite sure. I don't think so. I would love for this rocket to fill up at least a little bit. So let's have a look. Let's maybe have a look at what we want to do next. And I think the next big thing is we do want to make sure that we are using up all this Immersite. The Immersite, where is it coming into form? Immersion beams, can we already craft these? We can already craft these. So we need the beams. The beams we need for, the advanced assembly machine. I think that's still a little bit out there. No, actually, yes, there we go. Material Science Pack 2, so we're not really there yet. The Advanced Chemical Plant, yes, please. But still, again, Biological Science Pack 2, so we can't do that one yet. The Advanced Furnace, yes, please. But this is only Material Science Pack 1. Ooh, we will be soon there. Singularity Extractor and Intergalactic Thingies over there. That's endgame stuff. The Advanced or the Large Report is also fairly late. The Advanced Research Server is also not within our reach. The Small Roboport, ooh, that looks very expensive. Yeah, this Energy Science Pack and Material Science Pack 3, we're not really close to that yet. Substation Mark 2. Oh, that's close. That is only Energy Science Pack 1. Nice. Heavy Assembly, that's another intermediate. That's an intermediate for... yeah. Good. Fine Immersite powder, of course. We can also use that for the beam, the gear, and the fuel. The gears are required for the advanced tech card. That is definitely something we do want to do, because the advanced tech card is, I think, also then... never mind. I'm probably mistaking it for something else. The tank, definitely. The advanced transport belt should be getting in here soon as well. That is also all Material Science Pack 1s. Yeah, if we just take a look at our science tree, I think it will be easier. What we need to get is things like optimization tech cards. That will be the next big thing, and optimization tech cards do require the crystal and the plate. That's why we do that. Good. And then after we get to that, we can get into space science labs, and then we can open up things like biological packs, biological packs, engineering packs, stuff like that. What are they called all? There we go. There we go. Yeah, energy science, biological science, astronomic science, and material science. And these over here then open up amazing things. But maybe we should check out what the optimization over here can do. We do get better, faster bots over here. We do get more mining productivity. So you know what? Let's put this into the queue. And we don't really have research queue enabled, so we're doing optimization tech cards. There we go. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Is this thing filled up and ready to go? This thing over here is technically filled up and ready to go. I do kind of want to launch the rocket at some point in time soon. We could definitely, absolutely, already go back over here. There's a train prepared over here. And let's send it over to the provider, so that once the rocket lands, stuff will be put into the train, and then it will go to, well, whatever facility will be found first. We could, of course, make even more outposts over here. But I think I'll be fine for now. I mean, this is 1.9 million, this is 4.1 million, and this is 3.7 million. So about, give or take, 10 million. That should be fine for a while. But we will definitely have to come back over here at some point in time and make more of that. I would love to get to a Spidertron ASAP. And I'm not quite sure how far away the Spidertron is at the moment. I probably scrolled past it already. Spidertron, there we go. Spidertron is... okay. We're almost there. It is production science, biological science 1, material science 1. That does mean we need to do vitamelang. I will happily do vitamelang if it means I get the Spidertron, because Spidertrons are bloody amazing. And then material science packs. So let's have a look at those two then. While we just wait over here a bit. And you know what? Just to be safe, let me just wait in the rocket over here. Excuse me. Ah, there we go. Interesting. Sorry about that. Was a little bit confused why I couldn't get in there. Good. So, biological science packs. Let's have a look at those. Those should be the big next target. For that, we need vitamelang extract. And vitamelang extract is a thing that we get out of vitamelang bloom and spice. Okay, there's two recipes, it seems. Vitamelang bloom is... wow, that is a lot of stuff. Oh, they did change up that vitamelang path quite a bit. We also need... that's making methane gas, never mind. So, where is the start of this? The bloom, the nugget, the vitamelang. There we go. So, we can just get vitamelang. You can either get it from a core fragment, as always, or you just mine it. Both are absolutely possible. Then we can process the vitamelang. That actually gives us wood. stone, and some of the nuggets. The nuggets we can then turn into the bloom, into the sludge. Okay, bloom or sludge. Okay. Let's continue on with the bloom. How much bloom do we get per nugget? 60 nuggets make 30 bloom. Okay. And then the bloom we can turn into... Ooh. Okay, that's a later recipe. That is with a vitalic reagent. A vitalic reagent is naquite. Wow. Wait, is it? No. That is... Yeah, that's a late game vitamelang recipe. Well, not really late game, mid game more or less. Good. So we focus on the vulcanite. So we do need vulcanite to process vitamelang. Now that's interesting. That used not to be the case, but that's a very interesting change. Let's have a look at our vitamelang planets. Do we have a vitamelang planet over here? But usually vitamelang and vulcanite don't really match up. Like vitamelang is life force and vulcanite is more or less lava force. Which usually means, planets that have vulcanite usually do not have any trees, and planets that have vitamelang usually have quite a lot of trees and not a lot of burnable stuff. So that will definitely be interesting. The vitamelang planet we have over here is also a very large planet with a bit of a threat. Let's have a look at our planets. I'm a little bit concerned about the planets that we have. I don't mind a dangerous planet if it is small. For example, this one over here. Ecludes. It's not that big, but has a lot of has meteors. Oof, that's annoying. And then the next bigger vitamelang planet is Roof Tremon, which also has meteors. Nice! Do they all have meteors? Wait a minute, is that maybe a common thing for vitamelang planets? Maybe. Do we maybe have other planets out there that have vitamelang and do not show up meteors? That do not show up as... What is this one? Oh, rare metals. Okay, I see. Meteors? No. There's probably a better way to search this, I think. Because I'm just clicking through this in the hopes that I see what I need to see. But of course, that is not the best way to do that. But it definitely does see that vitamelang... For vitamelang, we don't really have a lot of choice. Like, we really do not have a lot of choice. Oh, that's novice. I was kind of confused, like, what am I seeing down there? Yeah, actually, the only planets that have vitamelang are these 3 planets. And all of them have some kind of hostility on them. That is fine. We can definitely destroy a planet if we want to. This is a fairly large planet. This is a really big planet. I mean, we could deal with all the planet sites and just kill them one by one. I think I would rather go for Ecludes over here. I think I will value you a little bit higher because taking out the biters on a small planet like this is going to be pretty fast. This is probably also the smallest planet we have. Sparky over here is also on the list. But it should probably be fine over here. Let's have a look at where this planet is. Ecludes, where is that thing? Oh, it's one of our moons. Perfect. That will be absolutely perfect. It is waterless. That could also be an issue. Do we need water in the production of vitamelang? Let's have a look. So, back to this. Oh, fuck. The first thing that we look at. 600 water. God dang it. Yes, not that good. So a waterless vitamelang planet is maybe not the thing we want to check out. Let's have a look at the other planets that we have. We can do waterless. I don't have an issue with that. But I would prefer to actually have water on the planet. And then, of course, this will be the other option. Fern. Fern is a huge planet. Size 4,000. Compare that, for example, to Novice, which is a size of almost 6,000. It's going to be the biggest. It's going to be just as big as Byra. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, that's big. That is big. We can't fully scan that. But taking care of all of these biters. I guess we're going to go for that then. So where is that one then? That one is then. No, that's Byra. We know Byra. Snake. No, not Snake. Snake is radioactive. Was it Fern? I think it was Fern. Yeah, Fern. Biometeors, a mineral water called Immersite again. Though Immersite mining on this planet will be dangerous as fuck. And then a whole bunch of smaller minerals. No oil. No, almost no oil. But we have coal. We can just make a classic coal power plant. We can actually make... What we can actually do is we could just do coal liquefaction and use that for power. That could work. Yes. And by coal liquefaction, I actually do mean coke liquefaction because there is... Well, we could also do coal liquefaction if we want to. Well, we will figure that out soon. Good, so that's gonna be like me a whole day dealing with biters. Good God. Sure. Oh! Smitty Plays followed me on Twitch. Thank you so much for that. This one over here is now full enough for one full train. So you know what? Let's go back home. There we go. Good. You can also see over here right away that these over here will not stop until the next rocket is made. Then they will open up again. Perfect. We should maybe also check if the automation for Byra is good. If Byra gets supplied with enough materials so that we can keep working over here. Nevertheless, there we go. We land over here. There we go. And shit. I did it again. You there. Where is that? We're gonna fix that right away, by the way. Let's have a look. That is, of course... Yeah, you know what? There it is. Good. Could you give me these cargo rocket parts back? They didn't really need to go into there. Let's just put them in there for a second. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. And put them back over there. They should go, of course, in their respective container. There we go. Good. And these and those. Perfect. So, this train over here will be loaded up. I don't think that we can fully load the train, even though we did have enough in the rocket to fill up this one. Keep in mind that we also have these inserters over here that are just taking out stuff. So it might just be that this one over here will not be full enough. Good. But let's just let it sit for a while. And in the meantime, we're going to have a peek at our base. Now, one thing I did do not too long ago is I did start to add in artillery. So our defenses over here now do have artillery cannons. And I kind of noticed something. The range for the artillery cannons is, well... The automatic range is kind of short, but where is it? Let's open up view. The manual range is absolutely insane. Well, not really absolutely insane, but the manual range is definitely something that is pretty impressive. I was not expecting the manual range to be this long, but we can easily take out this whole island over here. We can take out this, that, and we could even go all the way out here and make a bit of a battle station just to fight the biters a little bit more on the front lines. That is, of course, also something I can do at some point in time, but dealing with biters, I don't really want to do that. But then again, we do want this iron ore field soon because, well, we are running out. We are absolutely running out of iron. So we could do that and start working on that. Now, another thing I did on the side is I did put some landmines down over here in front of our little battle bunkers, so that we are a little bit more protected, because landmines are a lot of fun in my opinion. And I can show you a fun little trick. Let's go to settings real quick. Let's go to interface. No, controls of this. And go to, where is it? It's an advanced movement, drag map. You might have seen it in other streams, but if you want to have a whole bunch of fun with your artillery cannons, how do we unset this one? Not set, yeah. Unset drag map with your mouse. So now we cannot drag the map anymore. If we go to map mode, we can't drag it with our mouse anymore. But what happens as soon as you take one of these artillery remotes in your hand? You can now do this. And it will absolutely tap all of them. Now, if you have like a massive artillery cannon set up, It will be way more impressive because it will just keep shooting and hammering that from everywhere. But every cannon that can shoot over there will now shoot over here. So that is pretty good. Now, of course, all of this big bunch of biters over here will get us and will start to come to us soon. So we do have to keep in mind that that will be a thing. So there might be a bit of a wave coming our way. But we can easily take care of all these nests over here by just pummeling them with artillery. Also kind of curious to see what these bots are doing over there. They're being kind of stupid. And why does the flamer over here not have any fuel? Because we never connected it, question mark? There we go. Good thing to figure out that your flamers don't have any fuel, like, right now. It feels a bit odd. Wait a minute. Did they really never shoot? They have kills. Did I somehow delete this somehow? Maybe I pressed Ctrl-Z by accident at some point in time. That could most likely be the case. It happens quite often in Factorio. Good. Yeah, there will be a big attack coming in over there at some point in time. And as suspected, this train over here will not be entirely full, but that is perfectly fine. We're just going to send it off manually to a requester, and we're going to check if our Immersite machine is operating as intended. Good. In the meantime, yeah, we do have a rocket standing over here that is ready to fly back. I'm not quite sure. Okay, it's still requesting something. Okay, that's why it's not going. We should probably check the request over here. But the rocket over here should fly off whenever it feels like to. Or when it meets a certain set of criteria. So we should definitely check those criteria and see if everything is going according to plan. Good, we're going to the Immersite plate machine. Perfect. So the immersion dust now comes over here. And now let's see if this machine over here at least is working as intended. This one is fully beaconed up and ready to go. So I do want to see this thing roar over here. And there we go. It's probably going to take quite a while for this to get itself started. Especially with all these inputs over here. And they do stack up to 53 Immersite in here. But that will be fine. That will be fine. There we go. You now make the fine powder. And you then turn that into the plates. There we go. And you get your plates just in time. Excellent. And then we can see the sulfur coming out. The sulfur should then go back. I'm kind of curious to see if the sulfur over here is being used up fast enough. I hope we didn't do any kind of stupid miscalculation. I think at some point in time I might have calculated the full calculation over here for these. We might still have an issue over here with sulfur. I might have miscalculated that yet one more time. But let's see if it backs up or not. If it does back up, there is another way we could do this or solve this. We could just reroute this output into this chest. But then again, if it's a positive loop, then we might be in trouble. If it actually is a positive loop, we could also just turn this thing around and make this into a sulfur generation machine. Because, oof. It's definitely backing up, all right? I'm getting a little bit nervous about this. Yeah. We have an issue. I will probably have to check my numbers for this one. Because this over here will back up soon. Nevertheless, we're making some plate, and I love to see all that plate coming out over here. But yes, that's not good. That is not good. We might also have the same issue with the other place. We could... Well, it's not going to solve anything if we just... Yeah, it's definitely not going to solve anything if we just push it into there. We could take out the productivity modules, of course we could, but I kind of don't really want to do that. We could maybe flip the station over here and make it so that it's... Yeah, we will probably flip this. This will now be a sulfur generation station. Was not expecting that. Was definitely not expecting that. But sure, so be it. But then we should check real quick what we can do with sulfur. Usage. Can we sink that into something good? Thermofluid. Well, we do need a lot of thermofluid in the future. We do need it for things like vulcanite processing, heat shielding. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, there. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Vitamelang epoxy, explosives, of course, explosives, productivity modules. Yeah, you know what? I think that will be fine. We could maybe just... Okay, now we need to think about setting up some kind of priority system. And I think we already have that in place, because these stations over here where we make the sulfur... Where is it even? No, the train is not even... The train is currently sitting over here. Oh, did we... Ah. But yes, we can and will turn this into a sulfur production station. I'm just going to flip around the station over here. And then we're not going to have any issues more with that. Good, but over here, the plate is coming together fairly slowly, but we are making immersion plate, and that is perfectly fine. Good. Yeah, we do have a little bit more of time, so let's see if we can flip this thing around over here. And is quite literally gonna be flipped all the way. The full station I'm gonna flip probably off camera, because it will be a little bit more tedious. But it is actually going to be something more like this. So we're gonna have one of these, we're gonna have one of these. You're gonna have an output priority over there, and you're gonna have an output priority over there. Here we go, here we go. And then we do the same thing over here. Yeah, clean this all up. And then where's my blue splitters? There they are. Output priority over there. There we go, there we go. And then we flip you around. And then the same thing over here. Yeah. There we go. You go this way, you go that way, up priority this way. And up we go. Good. And then, of course, this over here. Yeah, we will have to rebuild this a bit. Not that big of an issue. Here we go, here we go. Just flip you around, pick up you move over there. This thing over here is going to be... Well, first of all, let's just disable the station entirely, so that nobody over here comes by accident. And then just start picking up all of these. We'll probably just completely redo this part. We should have bots over here. There we go. Pick up all of these. There we go. Good, but we're running out of time, and I will just be flipping the station. I will probably also have a look over here once we get some immersion over here, if we have the same issue. And then we are going to be turning this into a sulfur production station. You can already see that we are getting way more sulfur out of this than we need. We do need to cycle it back, but yeah. Must have had some kind of miscalculation. What's going on over here? Why is not running? Because you are missing the powder. And I guess the station is empty. The station is empty. We might need to beef up Immersite production. We will have to take a look about that soon. Nevertheless, thank you so much for today. If you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this YouTube channel into something bloody amazing. You can also find me on twitch.tv/botviking, where I do even more Factorio. Currently, we are doing Pianodons over there, together with Nullius, not in the same mod pack as two different, distinct series. Also, Rimworld, the new Rimworld DLC came out, and it is bloody amazing. I love playing that. And we're also playing XCOM 2 at the moment, which is, well, we got so much things to do. Nevertheless, thank you so much for today, and have a good evening. Until next time. See you around!